Fern, Katelyn, thanks very much for catching up with me. The season's coming to a close now for the under-23s. We've recently spoke with Harrison and Adam, the manager and assistant manager. We want to kind of know, as the players, what your thoughts are on the season as a whole.
I think it's been quite a tough, challenging season for us. We're a new team. We've got quite young players, and when you're playing against more experienced players, it can be difficult sometimes. But our recent results, I think it showed that we can compete, and I think we're doing well at the minute, so just carry that on.
Yeah, I think at the start of the season it was new team, new managers, and getting to know each other with that. And then I think as the seasons went, we've all grown as a team, gelled as a team and put in better performances.
So, and you mentioned it there, obviously recently you've had a surge in form, if you will. What has been the main crux of that, if you will, and how confident, and what sort of brought that confidence, if you will, in the last 5 games? Because you've got 7 points out of the last 5, which is, it's an impressive overturn.
Yeah, I think we played Bridgewater I think it was at the start of February, and we got a good point from them. Obviously they're a good side, so getting a point from them was a big confidence boost for us. And I think we've just used that energy recently into our most recent games, so I think that was like the start of where we all started to gel better together and started to get more points on the board.
No, I feel like with that Bridgewater game, I think that everyone on the pitch felt like we could have won that. Like, instead from drawing to really coming away with a draw, it was like we've got a point, but people thought, we could have won that. And then I think from there, people have gone into games actually wanting to win them now and get points.
And what's the atmosphere like in the dressing room, especially coming to sort of the end of the season now? You've had that, like you said earlier, that difficult period at the start, but now you're bouncing back from that and you're getting the results that you guys want. What's it been like in the under-23s camp?
I think we're talking more in the changing rooms than before and now, and it's just like not like it was at the start with just the groups and stuff, and people sat in the groups, talking in the groups. I feel like now it's everyone's gelled together more, everyone's talking, and it's just like the whole team rather than just little groups in it.
Yeah, I think win or lose, everyone's always been quite supportive, but recently when we've been getting the wins, the atmosphere in the changing room has been a lot better. We travel a lot as a team together, obviously, and I think that's helped because we're together a lot, so we're gelling constantly and we're making better relationships with each other.
Now, looking away from sort of the team as a whole and focusing on yourselves as individuals, there's been a lot of development over the course of a year for a footballer. How would you guys look back at your growth over the year, if you will? Katelyn, do you want to go first with that one?
Well, at the start of the season, I was just like, I played defender and stick with defender. And I think throughout the seasons, due to injuries and stuff, I've been pushed more into an attacking role. So I think with that, it's actually helped me as a defender to be like pushing forward more and taking the ball forward more. And it's opened my eyes a bit. Like playing in a new role helped me with my original role being a defender. So I feel like I've put on more of an attackiveness in my performance.
Yeah, I think the step up from under-16s to women's football is quite a big step, but going into women's football I knew that I needed to work on my strength being smaller, and so I worked on that, and I feel like that's helped with my development. I'm able to push off players easier. And
taking that individual growth towards the end of the season now, you've got a few more games left. You've obviously got 1 confirmed, but you'll have 3 more. What are your thoughts going into that match, or into those matches now, as not only as a team but as individuals? Do you reckon you can keep the form going and keep the positive results coming?
Yeah, I think it's important that we keep that consistency going. At the minute there's like a positive mindset, everyone's working hard at training, so I think we need to just keep that positive mindset going, and hopefully we can get the results we want, hopefully a few more points on the board by the end of the season.
Yeah, I think everyone's got a sort of momentum now, and everyone has been seeing the good performances and like knowing what we're aiming for now, and knowing how we play and stuff. So I think people are just trying to get that out every week.
Well, girls, thank you very much for catching up with me. Best of luck for the rest of your seasons. Thank you very much.
Thank you.